Whoa. You okay? Yeah. yo.
What's up?
Ziki.
Sasan.
And it's Dami.
Ion?
Ion.
Is that Ion? He's in.
Like iron, right? Or
Oh.
Ion?
Really?
Oh, you passed. Rest in peace, G. I hear rapping in his face. I don't know.
I want to say that it's old school, and I don't know exactly why, but I have a feeling that he does a lot of old school vibe.
Doki.
광고 타임.
시궁창 같은 삶에서도 다시 일어나 원하는 대로 위로 가면 나는 살아간다 올라간다 내게 떠오는 바람난 첫사랑 같이 전주하면서 동시에 사랑한 네 우린 다 모두 we know kids are strippers 너프 빠지기 전에 we get it baby 난 돈이 없어 날아서 지원을 받고 난 돈이 없어 미술 공부도 못했고 난 돈이 없어 친구 MP3 뺏었고 난 돈이 필요해 빙동 뜯었어 돈 하지 않아 쓰레기 같던 내 과거 나에게 절대만 멈추거나 같은 일에 매력적인 늦어도 쓰러담아 삶의 늪에서 나는 더 큰 세상을 보내 삶의 끝에서
Whoa.
나는 미친 듯이 달려 삶의 늪에서 나는 더 큰 세상을 보내 삶의 끝에서 후회하지 않게 나는 미친 듯이 달려
Oh, I actually really love that.
Jesus. God. Whoa. Okay.
You love that.
That had a lot of emotion behind it. I wasn't expecting his voice to change like that when he started singing, first of all. This is what made me cry. The lyrics about the money and stuff is like, I can definitely understand that because like our societies that we live in, these first world societies, and the world is overall is so money driven that it pushes people to do things like that, like stealing money and extortion and all these like horrible crimes that's surrounded by money, and we're so unforgiving to them, but we're not realizing the fact that they resort to these things is because of how unforgiving society already is in terms of money. There was so much emotion just within that first verse. It literally was like bringing me to tears.
Yeah, I think the sound was emotional, like the lines were emotional. And if you ask me, like the voice switch also. This is really good song. Like I didn't expect that voice switch during the song, but I think it was like in the moment and just shoot. Like you said, the song was, bringing me close to tears.
These like shivers in my spine like the entire time.
Oh, man.
What he was saying, his lyrics, that was like actual power. And he wasn't even like screaming at the top of his lungs like the entire time. And he wasn't trying his hardest to just like rap. Like the piano was there, all the acoustics was there, and then just his voice was just smoothing over the entire thing with his lyrics, or were just, the lyrics too hit super hard. Like the entire time there's like the shivers in the spine. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like you just gotta just watch, like wow. That's like a human being like just doing his shit and feeling his feelings.
가장 절대적인 인간의 편의를 위한 종이가 벗긴 대한민국 민주공화국이 어쩌면 끝나지 않았어 왕국 But don't give up like the 산수형 항상 볼빨간 절대 고개 안수형 떠나간 중력 형처럼 만두려 원할 죽여버려 한번 죽인다면 잘 죽여 난 돈이 없기에 힙합을 막을 알고 난 돈이 없기에 진짜 사랑을 알고 난 돈이 없기에 너무 잘 알고 난 돈이 없기에 결국 강해졌어 삶의 늪에서 나는 더 큰 세상을 보내 삶의 끝에서 후회하지 않게 나는 미친 듯이 달려 삶의 늪에서 나는 더 큰 세상을 보내 삶의 끝에서 후회하지 않게 나는 미친 듯이 달려
Yeah, I feel like this song is like kind of like a lesson because it has like a lot of depth of meaning. The lyrics are really deep and the emotions are like exact. Like the song passes the right emotions. The instruments and the sound and the voice and the lyrics. And his rap skills also, wow. Because it takes like some real deep level of skill to deliver like this kind of content and the feeling specifically.
Yo, you forget how good he is at rapping because the emotion that he's like scissoring through your heart. Like that That's extremely precise to like get that emotion, angle it, and then just gun it straight out of your mouth. Anyone else can do the same thing and it's not gonna feel the same way. You could tell that he purely is feeling and he's getting it all out, like to the deepest extent. And it sounds amazing, especially when he yells loud, it sounds so nice. Like you feel it even more, like the energy goes up. It's not like, oh, he's just yelling loud now just because he can't, like, no, he focused all of his energy just in one point, blasted. And then that chorus is just like, brings you in like what he feels. Damn, bro, wow.
I feel like this chorus is gonna haunt me. Like it's just that powerful. I just don't really, there's so much emotion behind like every single word that he's saying, especially in that like last clip or that last line when you could see his face and like the expression in his face. It just threw so much at it. It threw in so much more emotion that he already had going. It really just hit me even harder.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
시도장가는 다시 일어나 원하는 대로 이뤄가면 나는 살아간다. 올라가.
I hate this.
Still going?
삶의 늪에서 나는 더 큰 세상을 보내. 삶의 끝에서 후회하지 않게 나는 미친 듯이 달려 미친 듯이 살아.
Man, I hate when rappers do this in these like dark songs and stuff. When they add an older person,
Yeah, they had to.
every time that happens, it just brings out like so much like more sorrow than was already there. Every single time, either when it's like when they have an older person singing along in the song, or like the ending clip has like a telephone call with like an older person. Every single time, I'm like, ew, this shit hit. And that with is her name Kangho Tarim? Her added part with like the I think I know what that style of singing is. Pan, similar to that, yeah. Those added ad-libs really did like throw it over the edge. Especially and the ending. That solo where all he was doing was just singing his lyrics, but because of like the breaks that he was doing, it came out as like a call and response, and so the audience started singing on too. That was strong. That was powerful as hell.
That shit is really as deep as it gets. Like even for me, like I have to like presently shut off my emotions because I'm like, bro, he will really make me cry right now. Like if I just like keep listening and get into like his world, 'cause it's just so like emotion filled. And then we brought up a lady at the end. I mean, she probably not old enough to say that, my bad. She brought up homie at the end, and she was also screaming her heart out, and like they both had the duet. And that's like, he's filling up the water in the cup for like your tears, and it's like coming up to the top, right? Your emotions. And then she comes on and they're both singing, and then it's just overflowing, and you're like, oh fuck.
Literally.
You're like, bro, this is too much right now. And that's amazing.
It's not a special gesture or great rap skill, but this performance is so cool. Man. It's really cool. I guess the people that went to this show at this particular time will never forget, because I was looking at their faces, and they were probably, some of them were not feeling the kind of emotions we were feeling like listening to it, but
Looking back to it,
the performance was really cool. He delivered exactly what he wanted the song to do.
It was so creepy for him to rap with blood vessels full on his neck, full of emotions and trembling. That is very true. Like just every time it cut to his face, just seeing like all of that like
emotion
and the strain that he was putting on his neck and the blood vessels popping and stuff like that. I was like, God damn.
I personally couldn't even stare at his face too much, because I'm like, bro, you really feel it even more when you look at him, like speaking out of his mouth. I was like looking like
just looking at other places, like don't look him in the eyes, don't look him in the eyes.
Look at the mic. You know?
There was so much emotion in just like in the entire song that like every single time. I definitely understand that. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this song is gonna haunt me for a while because of just like the emotion in it. So it's damn.
If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button, like, subscribe, drop a comment. Let's know how you feel.
All right, see y'all later.